What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. I see a Sebastian Cavera in Florida, first one in the room, and Michelle's checking on in from Oregon. Good to see you, Travis Weeks and Tamara Britton out there in Texas. Indians Exposed, welcome, and Rouge Jones, good to see you. Activity 79, welcome, and Ramon up there in North Carolina, welcome. Good to see you, Chiladian out there in Vancouver. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you, Miss Cecilia Thomas. Good to see you, Jair TV out there in San Antonio, Texas. Nana Lee is checking on in out there in London. Welcome. Are you here now, Ian? Yes, you are here now. The ABX girl, welcome. And Michelle King, welcome. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes. Welcome. And Din Din out there in Trinidad. Welcome. Good to see you, Land Rover 1965. Welcome. And we were up to Land Rover 1965. And Donna Knights in Chicago, welcome. Good to see you, Sarah C. Welcome. Good to see you, Dave, out there in the great state of Georgia. Welcome. Good to see you, Brian Bell. Welcome. Good to see you there, Miss Cecilia. Good to see you there, Oleg. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. Good to see you, Robert T. Welcome. Good to see you, CB Earthy out there in the Netherlands. And RJ's checking on in from Colorado. And good to see everybody, people. M. Zambrano's checking on in, and Sally Sipico, welcome. Good to see you, Michelle. Good to see you, Jack Spencer, welcome. Good to see you, 1M Raw, welcome. Good to see you, Claudio, welcome. Good to see you, Steve Cruz, welcome. Out there in the Big Easy. And Tamara Britton with a $20 super chat. Tamara Britton, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thanks for starting off today's live stream and sponsoring today's live stream with an extremely generous $20 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated there, Tamara. Much, 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 much appreciated. She just bought my lunch and my Metro card. Thank you. Good to see you, RK8, welcome. Good to see you, Janelle, welcome. Good to see Adam Stylers out there in Plattsburgh, Virginia. Welcome. Good to see you, Deb, out there in the UK. Happy Monday. Yes, indeed. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a great day, too, Tamara. Thank you so much for the super chat. Barbara C., welcome. John David, good to see you. Jerry, welcome. And Activity 79 with a 10 Swedish krona super chat. Activity 79, thank you so much for joining today's 10 Krona Club out there in Sweden with a very generous 10 Swedish Kronar super chat. Thanks for sponsoring the live stream, Activity 79. And also thank you all for being channel members. Shout out to all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. Thanks to all the channel members. Good to see you, Mish45, welcome. And Fairy Mary, welcome. Din Din, how was my morning tour? Fantastic, Din Din. Had lots of people, had lovely families, lovely groups. It was a wonderful morning, and you're going to see how beautiful it is in New York City right now. Good to see you, Robert Brun out there in San Diego. Welcome. And we have caught up to the chat. There's 85 people in the room. That is the Jacob Ray Mould Fountain here in City Hall Park. And make sure you tune out because I'm going to get walking. Good to see you there, John Capola. Welcome. Good to see you, Denise. Welcome. New York City is always beautiful, but you know what? It's a really beautiful day today. So let's totally. I really don't have any plans today, so we're just going to wander up to 14th Street, and we're going to see a cool pop-up at 14th Street. And Steve Cruz with a $20 super chat. Steve Cruz, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated with a very generous $20 super chat. Y'all are being awfully generous, and it's only 6.5 minutes into the live stream. But yes, indeed, the best plan to no plans at all. We're in front of City Hall Park. Let's quickly get down to the waterfront because it is a really beautiful day today. So let's get down to the waterfront. This is where we're starting, City Hall, walking towards Park Row. Let's go down by the South Street Seaport area. Let's really get a lot of city views in today for you. So we'll get some waterfront views, and then we'll get some iconic skyscraper views. We'll do a little bit of everything today. I'm in a tour guide in a very giving mood. So giving, in fact, that if you misbehave in the chat, you get instantly blocked. We'll make a joke out of it. Good to see you, Susan Ingalls. Welcome. Sorry for being all angry yesterday. Sorry for being all angry yesterday. I'm feeling a little bit better, Activity 7. And you can still hear it in my voice, probably. Still feeling a little raspy. But John Capola, I was literally just about to mention that. Unique day, 10-2-3-2-3. So 10 is like, you know, you break that down to 5. Break down 5, kind of halfways is 2 plus 3. So yeah, the number 5 today, very prevalent number if you're into numerology. I appreciate that, Robert. Lawrence, I have been sick for the last 2 weeks now. I have been sick for the last 2 weeks, so I feel like I'm finally getting out of it. But I have not been in the best facilities in the last 2 weeks. So, doing my best. By the way, my favorite skyscraper right there, that's the Woolworth Building. The Woolworth Building, the tallest building in the world in 1913, and the only skyscraper in skyscraper history to be paid for its construction in cash. $14.5 million back in 1913. In today's money, that is $2.1 billion. I can't rest. I gotta make YouTube videos. But thank you guys so much for the well wishes. I'm gonna do my best to feel better while creating content for all of you guys in real time. So let's do it. Yes, indeed, Ramona, the Cathedral of Commerce, walking down Beekman Street now. Yeah, the beeping car concurs. It is Beekman Street. By the way, if you ever want a really good bathroom, Beekman Hotel. Their bathroom is kind of open to the public, and it's really nice. You could say that you pissed in a landmarked building. Yeah, 5. Isn't that great there, CBRT? The number 5. Really, Ian? Did not know that. Awesome. Yeah, buddy. Oh. You need a drink, John? Me too. Go for a nice tall glass of Tanqueray with some ice. Gin and ice, please, for me. Well, Steve Cruz, thank you so much for your very generous $20 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. I'll be still on. We're going to do about 2.5 hours today. So if you get out of the meeting a little early and need some entertainment, I will be here. So thank you so much, Steve, for your sponsorship today. Southern Pacific, welcome. There you go. JR, there you go. I appreciate that. By the way, this is the parking garage that collapsed. Behind this parking garage, they're both next door to each other, is the one that collapsed a few months ago. That's literally right on the other side of this. And I could show you how the street is. The street is really buttoned up over there. Let me show it to you. This area here, mostly buildings from Pace University and all that. So, but what the hell we got going on here? It's like the whole, I don't know which way he's going. Stephanie Gray, good afternoon. Good Monday to everybody. A very good Monday to everybody. He's just like hanging out here. It's so weird. Good to see you, Jose Torres. Welcome. Huepa, Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos, Jose Torres. Welcome. Little hole-in-the-wall pizza place that it's okay. Average pizza, nothing too crazy, but hey, if you're hungry and you need a slice and maybe a place to sit down, that place is perfectly acceptable. So we're here walking along William Street, and we're coming up to Ann Street right now. This is the parking garage collapse site. And as you see, they have it all buttoned up. It is completely closed. Waiting on a worker to install your washing machine outside with your schnauzer. Nice. Enjoy. Let me entertain you. Let's head down. Like I said, let's head down to the waterfront. Original Waha, welcome. Doing great, Arjan, doing great. You forgot to ask, how was my soup? My soup was pretty good. Had some chicken noodle soup that the Duchess made. I got a little bit more today, too, so I got a little bit more at home. So I'm going to kill that off when I get home. Definitely helped. My wife's soup is very healing. It's very healing. We're going to hang the left-hand turn here on Gold Street. Kind of going north now. Here's Beekman again. Straight down the way, that building right there, that's One Police Plaza, the headquarters of the NYPD. No rain on Saturday, first time in 7 weeks. Well, it rained Saturday morning. So no, it rained. Yeah, Saturday morning was the 7th weekend where it rained in the weekend. I worked in the morning on Saturday in the rain, so I should know. But yeah, it rained Saturday in the morning though, not in the afternoon. So 7 weekends in a row. Next Saturday, it looks like it's not going to rain, but it might rain on Sunday, and that will be the 8th weekend in a row that it rains on whether it be a Saturday or a Sunday, or Friday at that too. So, but Friday's looking good. Yeah, Sunday, and it's a big maybe too. So I think we're going to have a long stretch of really good weather coming up. Oh my God, Stephanie, I won the lottery. I was just thinking about that today, going into work. Going into work, listening to lots of, I was listening to Alan Watts. If you ever listen, Alan Watts is a bit of a philosopher, so I was listening to him in the morning. Needed something other than music to get me going this morning. And yeah, just thinking about how lucky I am that I have the Duchess in my life. Very, very lucky. Diana, the sky is beautiful today. John Capola, I think the first snow is going to be hopefully in December, but I don't think we're going to get a lot of snow. Your wife has healing soup too there, Rick. Good to see you, Reverend Rick. Welcome. Woo, yeah, Darlene, getting chilly. Darlene, it's getting chilly, but it's going to get warm one last time. This morning was like nice and chilly. I'm still wearing my hoodie, but I feel like as I walk around, it is feeling like it's getting warmer. Hosea, I can't wait for the first snowstorm too. Had so much rain the past month. Oh my God. Susan, you want to hear something, Susan? Because I had to work in, what was it now? I worked on 5 of the 7 rainy weekends in the rain, and no doubt contributing to my illness right now. And one of my tools is completely rusted out. And actually, I think I have one of my stainless steel tool. Yeah, look at this, guys. Even my stainless steel tool is rusting. Look at that. Ridiculous. I'm like over it when it comes to working in the rain. I'd rather be in a snowstorm than be in the rain. Michelle, you like these beautiful skies? I'm going to get purposely right now. I'm going to get to a spot right now where I'm going to purposefully be in a beautiful kind of skyline view shot. And we're just going to take it in and have a lot of fun right now on the waterfront before we begin to make our way north along Broadway. So we're not going too far today. We're just going to go from Lower Manhattan to 14th Street, Union Square Park. There is a cool pop-up happening at Union Square Park. That's where we're going to finish today. And if I'm able to, we'll live stream from the pop-up. We'll show you a little bit of it. But that is on the menu today as we walk east along Frankfurt Street. If you come on my bike tour, this is the route we take when we begin. Head down this street right here. And we head on down to the waterfront. Reverend Rick's daughter texted him a picture of her Essa bagel this morning. Yeah, Reverend Rick, that is something to definitely be jealous of, especially a fresh donut from the Essa bagel. That's some good eatings right there. Yeah, Diana, it has pits in it, Diana. It's like, I don't think it's 100% stainless steel. Like, I think it's like a little bit of an alloy in there. Now, I'll show you my other tool. But let me see if I can show you guys my other tool, the one that I can't use anymore. Wait, hold on, because I have two Allen key sets. Because some of the bikes that we have like a really big Allen key. Or not really big, a really small Allen key. So, I'll show you this other one I have. And I'm going to show you how rusted it got. Just from the last few weeks. It's ridiculous. Good to see you, Beach Bum. All right. Let's prove a point. I'm going to prove a little thing right now. There's like 30 viewers that are watching this and are going, he's walking. So we're going to get rid of those 30 viewers right now. And I'm going to show you my tool that's all rusted out. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Oh my God. Oh, she got some Essa bagels from Gold Belly. It's not the same. They like freeze dry it and then they ship it. It's not the same. You gotta get it fresh. You gotta get it fresh. Jerry, JRTV, CB Earth Day, you know what I mean, right? Y'all are smart. You got like 12 brain, no, you got more brain cells than 12. All right, how wet, how is this rain here in New York City the last few weeks? How has it affected me working outside as a bicycle tour guide? Look at my freaking tool. Look at this. It's all rusted out. Oh my God. It's all rusted out. Good to see you, Margie Blah. Welcome. Look at this. Fakakta. This is the side I use a lot. Look at this. This is how wet and it's hard to open now. I'm gonna have to use the other Allen key to open up this Allen key. And yes, Dutch Miles walks around with 2 sets of Allen keys. Go talk shit about me in the Discord servers with that fucking nonsense. It is terrible, but you know what? It's why I feel sick, guys. So I appreciate everyone sticking with me while I'm not in the best health. The algorithm forces me to keep entertaining for you guys at home. Anyway, let's catch up with the chat here. Please say hello for 1 million likes. Who is that? Who's saying that? You're a noob and you say, please say hello for 1 likes. You got it. You got it. I know, 30 viewers are gone just like that. I know. Brian Forrest, welcome. By the way, people who do stuff all the time, shit might just disappear. I'm just saying, guys. Y'all better be on your best behavior today because there's gonna be lots of eye candy today. It's gonna be very beautiful, but there's gonna be no bullshit tolerated in the chat today. I'm just saying. Nebul bienvenue. Nebul bienvenue. All right, guys, let's continue on. What is this, some kind of game? Good to see you, Brian. Good to see you, Brian. Just ordered your Starbucks? Nice. Enjoy it. Good to see you, Rude San. Welcome. A bit of oil. I know, yeah, I got to put it in oil. The noob says, say hi, newbie to me for 10,000 likes. Okay. You like me? Why? Because I read all the comments, right? You get instant gratification. It's a parasocial relationship. I talk to one to the many, but I might be talking to you directly You know how to read my thoughts. You know what I like. You know what I dislike. You know if I poop hard or soft in the morning, because you know me better than I know myself, because after all, you watch me on your screen maybe almost every day. You walk around with a switchblade in your purse, Kerry? It's San Francisco. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. No BS tolerated, Nibble. You'll see. Have I gurgled with warm water? No, I have not, M. Zambrano. No, I have not. I gurgled with some Listerine this morning. Look at this Jersey driver doing Jersey driver things. The fuck? What is he, freebasing? Anyway. I'm not really cool. No, noob, I'm not cool. Believe me, I'm not. Now, Brian Forrest, are you only here just to say hello to people? Or are you here just to actually, like, you know, enjoy the live stream? No need to say hello to everyone individually, Brian Forrest. It fills up the chat. That's right, Jair. Dutch, what part of Manhattan is Upper West Side? Upper West Side is the west side of Manhattan Island, so to the west of Central Park, from about 60th Street all the way up to 110th Street. People still freebase? Of course they do. Hells yeah. You can testify I'm not cool. Thank you. Dang Jersey drivers, I know. Oh, noob, we're not going to talk about Roblox. I'm not 12. Do you know what Roblox is? What's that new one that the kids are playing? The pet game? There's like a pet game. There's like this stupid pet game one now. Listen, back in my day, we had real games to play, all right? Carmen Duke, good to see you. Welcome. I don't play Roblox because I'm not 12. Come on. I don't play Fortnite. Oh, you're not. You shouldn't be watching me, noob. Noob, I'm going to talk about stores that are called like Alexander's and Mays. And I'm going to talk about old stuff that doesn't exist anymore. That's what I do. This is for the old people. I'm going to have lots of jokes that are going to fly over your head because you weren't alive when it happened. By the way, this bar here, there used to be a bar here and they used to put the skulls in the window. Check out the Urbanist Exploring Cities. He made a fabulous video about this building right here. Anyway. Good to see you, Bandman. Welcome. If you hit the lotto, you'll live on the Upper East Side. Me too. Me too. Only Pokemon, that's right. I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. That's right. So right down here, we have some serious Niger kings and queens down here. Some serious Pokemons here. The Charmanders are just right down the way here. The Seahorse, Cowgirl Seahorse and Charmanders. Yes. Carrie, that's my job. I need to buy some dress shirts from Sims too there, Ramona. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta go see Cy Sim. I gotta buy some shoes and some dress shirts from Sims. Anyway, Dutch the Musical. It's gonna happen. You don't like Pokemon? I'll tell you this, kid. Pokemon ain't for everybody. Pokemon, it ain't for everybody. Just like the fucking Roblox ain't for everybody. What else? We got the farm game over there. They got some fucking farm games. They got some other games with you look at the screen and you go, duh. You know, there's a lot of... Anyway. Got the fucking games over here. I got a game for your kids. It's called going out on the street and selling crack cocaine. You get out on the street, you get some crack cocaine. You make some money for the family. All in all, a perfectly fine proposition. Anyway. Where do I live, bro? Bruh! I am not bruh. Anyway, I live in New York City. Duh. See, this broadcast, please talk normal. The noob seriously doesn't get it. I'm sorry, noob. God bless you, kid. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you in a handbasket. All right. See, this is too Yeah, I live in an apartment, yeah. I'm telling you, you got to be a cool 16-year-old to get this content. What is normal, right? What is normal? Let's really break this down, people. Look at that. That's the fucking Brooklyn Bridge right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I am selling this bridge. That's right. I am selling this bridge right now on Craigslist. It could be yours for the bargain basement price of $13.5 million. That's right. You get to change the name of the Brooklyn Bridge. What would you call the Brooklyn Bridge when you get the naming rights? Well, just go over to Craigslist and you'll find out. Anyway, no adult. Exactly. No, Robert, no. Normal is boring. Pacific, Southern Pacific. Don't get me started about that. Oh, awesome strawberry fields. Awesome. It's the Peoria Bridge. Right there. Good to see you, Leela. Welcome. Here are some statistics of the Peoria Bridge. Right there in feet and meters. For all you foreign people out there outside of the United States. Yeah, only 13 mil, Adria. That will complete your set. There you go. Scott Chrysler, good to see you. I'm doing great. How much for just the suspension cables? Ian, it's a one-piece job. I can't break it up. I can't break it up. It's the Oy Vey Bridge. No. Who heard about the epic traffic jam this morning? Did anyone hear in the news about the epic traffic jam that happened this morning? I'm glad you're enjoying the laughter. The Oiga Veld Bridge. There you go. Triborough Bridge last month. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Neville, good to see you. It's a beautiful sunny day here in New York. And delivery. I don't know about delivery. I don't know if it'll work there, man. I think you got to buy it in place. But did anybody hear about the epic traffic jam on the highway today? You march to a beat of your own. Me too. Stephanie Gray, me too. I do march to my own beat. I am contractually obligated. Khalid Rapersad, welcome. All right, let me try to save my voice here. We're getting too wild, and we're only a half hour into the stream. Well, no, Neil, this was an epic traffic jam. I mean, this was an epic traffic jam. At 7 o'clock this morning, and it lasted, I believe, until about 9, there was an accident on the west side, kind of West Side Highway, at about 50th Street. It might have been 50th Street or 55th Street. Anyway, solid line of traffic moving at 3 miles an hour from 57th Street all the way up to 181st Street. The entire west side was not moving this morning. From freaking 57th Street all the way up to the George Washington Bridge at 181st. Solid line of traffic. Insane traffic this morning. Insane. But that was this morning's excitement. The BQE and the Gowanus Expressway for me worked perfectly fine. I got to work right on time. A little bit early, about 5 minutes early. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I know, Neil, I would take the side streets, man. Absolutely. I would take the side streets. Welcome to the You're Not Alone walls, or bit of art project here. Yuri, good to see you. Absolutely, ABX girl, absolutely. Yeah, this is the You Are Not Alone project. All these different artists created all these amazing, cool murals. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We saw this art piece when it was like super, super fresh a few months ago. Like I said, we're gonna go just today. The live streams it's just gonna be all eye candy and iconic shots and everything. So that's all we're gonna do today. Kind of make our way up. I guess the only thing we're gonna see, if we could live, I don't know if I could live stream it, but we'll find out when we get there, is there's a Rolling Stone pop-up at Union Square Park, so. But yes, mental health does matter. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Grace Salt. Yes, we are at the South Street Seaport right now. There you go, Nambul. There you go. Appreciate that. Ah, yes. A beautiful cargo ship from 1885. The Waiver Tree coming into view. The historians here at the South Street Seaport Museum have guesstimated that that ship has probably circumnavigated the entire Earth at least 3 times. As we walk underneath the FDR Drive. Ah, awesome, Scott. Let me entertain you, Scott. Let me entertain you. Yeah, I think so, Bandman. I think the old band is coming out with some new material. Yes. Yes, the Purple Rainway. That's right, Ramona. As we walk underneath the Purple Rainway, the Prince Memorial Highway. The FDR Drive. That's why it's painted purple. It's in honor of Prince. It's the union between Minneapolis, Minnesota, and New York that keeps the bond strong. Fireball, little 420, going to be a great afternoon. That's what I'm talking about, Scott. Enjoy. Enjoy, Scott. Let me entertain you. Let me show you around New York for a little bit this afternoon. Yeah, my voice is still coming out of whatever's going on with the voice. Statue at Sunset ticket holders. Get your drinks here, courtesy of the Gobblefish. That sounds cool. You grab a drink, then you hop on the boat. Drinking and alcohol are perfect together. Pawan Kumar, welcome. Your daughter is working at Union Square store and gets pics. Oh, awesome. That's where I'm headed. Yeah, Michelle, it's one of these beautiful, beautiful skies today. It's really nice. The sun is like nice and strong. So you could get a little tan out here. So nice out here today. So nice out here today. Look at this. This is it. This is the money right here. The 140-year-old Brooklyn Bridge. The downtown Brooklyn skyline. The East River. Not a real river, but a tidal estuary that separates Manhattan Island from Long Island. And no, tan without feeling hot. Yeah. Good to see you, Blondie. Welcome. Looking out this direction here, Governor's Island, the giraffes of Red Hook, Brooklyn. Last little bit of working waterfront just behind that NYC ferry. Sandra Ann, good to see you. Lower Manhattan. Again, we're at the South Street Seaport. Hanging out here on Pier 16. Pier 16. Water always has a calming effect. You know, I realized I need to live near the ocean. That is one thing, that is a requirement for Dutch Maz. He needs to live near the ocean. Just something about it. Just something about it. Dora Lord, welcome. New York City next week support. Yes, indeed. There you go. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the Mediterranean would be nice. I wouldn't mind it. Mediterranean would be nice. I would love to, you know, after watching Ariel's adventures in Greece, I definitely would not mind. I always wanted to go to Mykonos. So I would love to live out in Mykonos. Clearwater, I'll hang out at Key West all day long. Having a little bit of a buffer. Looks like they got a private Wi-Fi here, but we're back. Had a little bit of a buffer just now. But yeah, Ariel's adventures in Greece were fantastic, Nibble. Jay Chulo, welcome Jay. Need to be near the mountains, man. Yeah, I like the mountains, but only, you know, for short spurts. I definitely need to be near the ocean. In New York City next week from Nottingham, supporting your son running the marathon. Oh my goodness. Well, Dora Lord, I love live streaming the marathon. It's a tradition we've been doing on this channel for quite some time. So yeah, if you want, give me your son's bib number and we'll track your son. I think we're tracking 2 people now in the marathon. We're tracking one of our good viewers, Jennifer, who will be running the marathon. So we're going to try to catch her at mile 2 and again at mile 25, so at the beginning and end of the race. But we usually live stream for like 8 hours on Marathon Sunday. Yesterday watching Tony at TikTok German Party on Pier 15. Okay, awesome. I don't know who Tony at TikTok even is. All I know now, I saw a little video about TikTok live streams. They're fucking weird. TikTok live streams are weird, man. That's how high the water was during Hurricane Sandy. The anniversary is coming up, October 29th. Look at that, 4 feet. How crazy is that? Yeah, can't wait for Marathon Sunday. It's going to be great. It's going to be here before we even know it. Good to see you, Sean. Everybody follow Bagels and Walks. Great live streamer from the Upper East Side. Bagels and Walks probably had the best compilation of that drone show that everyone was complaining about on the internet the other day. I thought it was perfectly fine. It was entertaining, and the crowd was definitely much more entertaining than the actual drone show. And I have to say, the Candy Crush drone show that we got on the live stream a couple of months ago, last year, was a lot better. Anyway. Awesome. Dora Lord, awesome. Well, we'll be out there for Marathon Sunday, Dora. So stay tuned. Ah, then you'll have left already left. Yeah, sorry about that. Good to see you there, Caramax. Welcome. Good to see you, John Laura. Welcome. The Leaning Tower of Lower Manhattan. 161 Maiden Lane right there. That building is leaning about 1.5 feet to the north or to the right. So it'll be in this direction here. It's leaning like that. That's what happens when you don't build union. There has been nothing going on this construction site for a very long time. There's literally nothing going on here. This is insane. Building's a massive liability. Let's make our way over to World Trade. Let's do a little loop around the World Trade Center. See what it's like over there. And then we'll start making our way up towards Union Square. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen. Are we really seeing this? I cannot believe we are seeing this, ladies and gentlemen. This is incredible, incredible news. The Maiden Lane rats. The rats that live under Maiden Lane, everyone. We have white smoke emanating from a chimney. Ladies and gentlemen, the Maiden Lane rats have anointed a new pope. Havavis Papum. Havavis Papum. Havavis Papum. Good to see you, Julie B, out there in Florida. Welcome. Oh my God, a rare sight indeed. So rare that there's another one right up the block. And then I think over here, we have a double pope. A double popum. A double popum. The Water Street rats have anointed their new rat pope. Right over there. Hazam, good to see you. Or Hazim, good to see you, Hazim. Good to see you. Optimus Dominiopto Santi. Wasn't there a movie about... I think there was a movie about two popes, Sean. I think there was. I know, they never seem to put out those fires. They just last forever. And actually, this is a very important corner because this corner here was used in the original movie of Wall Street, the original version of Wall Street. This is where Bud Fox, he cries on this corner right here after the gecko, or that gecko guy, like played him. So he stands on this corner right here. The camera is basically looking towards where this chimney is, and yeah, Bud Fox cries right there, and you hear like jackhammers in the background. You hear all this like this jackhammer noise. But yeah, the original Wall Street movie right there. You know the Pope of Greenwich Village, but not the Pope of the Financial District. Neil, we gotta find out. Emrys Benedicti. Yeah. He ratted him out on Blue Star there, Clamato. Played his family business. But it's on that corner where he hears like these jackhammers and stuff, and he like looks up and he just like cries, like puts his hands to his face or something like that. Very important scene in the movie. I got to get a screenshot of that shot and recreate it for you guys. How do the big pointy rat hats work out? I mean, they're fine. Yeah, they can wear them, you know. Lives in the Vatican City. Yeah, lots of art over there. Lots of work. Yes, lots of work. Lots of art over there in Vatican City. It's all underground, everyone. And all the rats have various factions. Good to see you, Zalico. Welcome. Yeah, there is a new Target in Union Square, Arjan. We walked past it the other day. We walked past it on the 18th of October. We also passed a new Wegmans. We didn't go inside, but we passed it. And now we're making our way towards World Trade Center here, following Maiden Lane. And we're coming up to the gold depository. The New York Federal Reserve Bank is that building right there. There's more gold in that building than in Fort Knox. There's more gold in that basement, actually, than in Fort Knox. Fort Knox. It's for tourists. The whole movie Die Hard with a Vengeance happens right here. Oh, yeah, sure, Jack. Jack, please feel free, Jack. That's cool. Reza Jafari, good to see you. Welcome. There you go. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. Yes, indeed. And this is where it all takes place, right here. Is Jim Brady still? Yeah. Jim Brady's hanging out, still here. Somebody hasn't picked it up yet. Marty, you remember Maiden Lane very well? Awesome. Me too. Yulia, good to see you. Yeah, basically everything happens right here where I'm walking right now. The gold reserve right here. And then across the street over there where this new apartment building is. Back in the 90s, that was an empty lot. So that is where this subway station was. They built a fake subway station entrance right over there where that apartment building is. But it all takes place right here. Very New York shot here with all the steam. Very New York, very movie-like New York shot right here. One World Trade Center just peeking in over there. Probably looks really good over by World Trade Center. So let's head over there. See what it's like. Say a little prayer. And then we'll continue on. Like I said, today is, we are just sightseeing today. Yeah, lots of popes getting chosen. Well, here, I believe this is where all the various popes of all, like there's emirates of different nations that have their gold stored here. So representatives from all these respective nations have their own rat pope in the building here. So thus, there's new ones all the time being anointed. And then you have the hierarchy of that Vatican church here with the Maiden Lane and Nassau Street popes. I know, am I right by your office, Neil? This is where we saw Neil one time. He came out of his office here. I miss Zaytuna. Neil, I miss Zaytuna. When I used to work in market research, that was one of my stores on my regular route, was Zaytuna. Kind of a Zaytuna was like an overpriced supermarket. You know what's going to happen, Scott, is that somebody's going to take what I was saying seriously and then be like, why were you saying that? That's not funny. And they completely don't get the joke. And then more importantly, they get angry. They get very angry and judgmental. That's not funny about the Rat Pope. That's not funny. I like my live streamers normal. Normal and calm. Like vanilla ice cream. Baby, this is Rocky Road, so.
Does he work?
Yeah, the space where Zay Tuna used to be is still unoccupied, Neil. Yes, you should. Absolutely. Strawberry Field, you should. You should attend those churches. It's amazing service. Bluesy Vlogs, good to see you. Welcome. Have some extended family in this part of town. Nice. Oh, look back at 59 Maiden Lane. Neil's waving at us. It's actually around the corner here. Good to see you, Neil. John, I know this show's not for them, but they need to let me know how they feel about me. This is the thing. We live in a society right now where people are very entitled to let you know how they feel, even though they may not be a regular viewer and all that. I know it requires thinking, and that's not popular. I should be ashamed of how low my subscriber number is, right? Didn't somebody say that? I should be ashamed. That's a great bit of art right there. I like that. Wow, that's cool. Sold. That is cool. I know, John. I know, John. Oh man, angry internet. So 2010s. Yeah. Now Ian, the internet will always be angry, guaranteed. The internet will always be angry at all times. Good to see you, John Burke. Welcome. Broadway. And look, is the watch even operational? Let's see here. Oh, I don't think it's operational. Still here though. You prefer thinking streamers with far less than those far... Yeah, that's true, Bluesy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Bluesy. All right. Head into World Trade Center here. This is Broadway we're crossing. John West is on a lunch break, but we'll catch up just checking in. Oh, awesome. Appreciate those kind words, man. Appreciate those kind words. Thank you. Ooh, nice sun over here. Look at this. This is nice. This is like peak New York autumn kind of scene right here. We got the lunch break winding down. We got the people who have the half days of works wandering around. And we have that sun beaming straight up Broadway. Can't go wrong with that. That's true, JR. That's very true, JR. That's very true. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Welcome. Appreciate all the supportive words, guys. Really do appreciate that. All right, here's our friend. Let's see how he's all roped off today. Our friend is roped. Oh, they're putting in the lights. Here's our friend. Double check. Survived the collapse of both World Trade Center buildings. Just down the block here. Still looking for that pen. Since 1982. It's my friend. I've known him for so long now. Good to see you there, George. Welcome. All right. Yeah, they have installed all the lights on the trees. Bluesy, it's a weird thing. I have to tap them 3 times, which is like good luck for me. I just had to tap them 3 times. 404, are you enjoying the walking tour? Awesome. Neville, it felt really good walking directly into the sun. Look at this steam here. I was looking at this morning. My express bus comes right up this street. Look at this. This is like some crazy ventilation going on right here. Awesome, Curious Raven. Good to see you. There's even steam coming out from behind this car here. So much steam here. It's so cool. Very New York. Very, very New York. That's right. You know, Strawberry, that's very true, Strawberry. That's very true. Trinity Place, also known as Church Street. Yeah, Sean, I think I'm going to be hitting up Central Park maybe tomorrow. We might do a proper walk around Central Park. Do just a big, really big loop all around the park tomorrow. And then I got to hit up Prospect Park, and I think later on in the week I want to hit up the New York Botanical Garden and walk along the Bronx River. So Public Works benefit steam bats, absolutely. So this is number 4 World Trade Center. Off to our right-hand side, and we are officially beginning to enter the footprint of the World Trade Center. The new World Trade Center, of course. And we're not going to do Liberty Park today. We'll just stay on the bottom here and go around. Good to see you, Yvonne. Welcome. Yeah, we're going to go leaf peeping, yeah. The most fortified church in the world is in the center part of the screen. The National Shrine to St. Nicholas, the Greek Orthodox Church. Right there. Designed by Santiago Calatrava. And then as we turn Memorial Plaza. Good to see you, Dave JR. Welcome. Beautiful day out here in New York. Good to see you out there in Dartmouth, United Kingdom. "274 white swamp oak trees create Memorial Plaza." The original name of this memorial is called Reflecting Absence, designed by Michael Arad. Simple memorial with the outlines of the World Trade Center, with these reflecting pools and waterfalls that we're going to see in a few moments. One World Trade Center, right there. One World Trade Center and number 7 World Trade Center right next door. Number 7 World Trade Center, the only building of its namesake in its original footprint. And also, number 7 World Trade Center is the first building to be rebuilt on the World Trade Center site. Now I want to show you guys the firefighter memorial, but that guy who likes to yell at everyone's there right now, so I don't feel like interacting with him today. Maybe in the future. Good to see you, Trish. Yeah, there was some controversy about the church, about the rebuilding of the church. Some of the funds that the church gathered actually didn't go to the building of the church, so there was a kind of an audit of all the donations for the church, and it set back the church's construction by about 2.5 years. And now it's opened. It was officially dedicated on July 4th of 2023 of this year. Yeah, the regular screamer at the memorial. Yeah, he always talks about the firemen and stuff. Good to see you, Viking. Welcome. I think I missed Viking's comment there. Let me see. Good to see him to Mr. and Mrs. Viking out there in Liverpool. I think I missed a comment there, but I can't find it. But good to see you there, Viking. I hope you're feeling well, better. Yeah, the church is beautiful. I want to start a live stream from inside the church one of these days. You got to go to security getting in there, but I think once you get in, I can set up a live stream and then like walk out with it. Yeah, JR, yeah. From what I've heard, the person who fell into the memorial pools and voids, he lost either his father or some kind of family member, and so he fell down into the thing and then fell down further into the very bottom of it. Oh, you saw the art center. Yeah. Art center's beautiful. I want to check that out too. Last snow set, Kia Ora. Welcome. You like Calatrava's architecture, but it requires keep up? That's an understatement. That's an understatement. The last piece of original World Trade Center is right there. That is the footbridge that used to link up with the World Financial Center across the street to a street level parking lot. And in the middle of that parking lot would have been the original version of the Greek Orthodox Church that was destroyed when the South Tower collapsed. Yeah, Sean, for me, and I think I've mentioned this many times, for me, September 11th is kind of personal because I was down here a lot. And to see how some people behave in Memorial Plaza it kind of annoys me. But it is tourism, so, sometimes people don't know how to have proper decorum in certain places. Good to see you, Mary Lily. Welcome. Is that where Lehman Brothers was? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if they were in the original World Trade Center. Yeah, Strawberry, yeah. I mean, this is the thing. People sometimes understand it, and sometimes people don't understand it. But now we're going to walk through what is a memorial within the memorial. So we're entering here at the southwestern corner of Memorial Plaza, and this is the Memorial Glade. The Memorial Glade pays tribute to everyone we have lost since September 11th. And recently, 343 firemen have now died, or firefighters have died since September 11th. But where we're walking right now would have corresponded with the loading ramp for all the clearing of debris from the World Trade Center. You have this upthrusting of rock. This is the bedrock of Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island. And embedded in that bedrock is World Trade Center steel. So when I touch this steel, that's a piece of the Twin Towers right there. So obviously when you come here, don't climb on this. Don't prop your phone on it to take a picture. This is very much a memorial to everyone we have lost since September 11th. And we have an amazing reflecting of the sun right there from number 7 World Trade Center. Right there. Yeah, the Lehman have workers, and yeah, there are a lot of financial companies in the Twin Towers. Probably the Cantor Fitzgerald is the one that gets most of the attention because they lost like a lot of people on that day. My favorite tree in all of New York City. And it's lit up, look at that. Survivor tree right there. A calorie pear tree that survived both collapses of the Twin Towers. It used to stand over where number 3 World Trade Center it stands today, right over there. If there's anything you want to pose and smile in front of, do me a favor, pose and smile in front of Survivor Tree. It's a true living monument to everybody we lost, and we're still losing to this day. Can't believe that tree's been here now for like 12 years. And it probably has never looked this good in its entire existence. My favorite tree in all of New York. Yeah, December 2010. 13 years. 13 years, guys. Time is just, you know, it's going so fast. Time just goes so fast, you really do have to slow down and enjoy the now and enjoy the moments. Let's take a little moment of silence by the South Tower of the World Trade Center. Thank you so much, guys. Survivor Tree just looks so cool today. Look at that. Let's go drink this in one more time here. This is so beautiful today. RJ, absolutely, RJ. Every day is a blessing. Never take it for granted. Big line to get into the museum today. So the trees have no significance with their number and placement, but the last ring of trees before you touch the names, that's roughly where the wall would have been for the Twin Towers. So when you are touching those names, you are within the footprint of whether it be the North or the South Tower. So that's why I always get a little quiet once I pass that last row of trees. Always get a little quiet over there. And the museum is very powerful, yeah. I was only in the museum once for about 45 minutes. To be honest, I personally couldn't handle it. So I don't think I'll ever be working inside that museum. Looks like the North Tower Void is not operational. Oh, that's right. It is free on Mondays. See, the fun. This is kind of fun. The fun spectacle of the squirrels. That's how you know life goes on. People just, take pictures of the squirrels. That's perfectly acceptable. See, that's the picture that annoys me right there. That's the picture that annoys me. Why you gotta pose like that in front of a spot where almost 3,000 people died? That's a little tacky. A little. Let's get to the infinity points. Yeah, no, I know, Sean. Very true. All right. So to find the infinity point, get to the front of the building on the southern face. We have this light pole right here, but then we have like this kind of random, not really random, but kind of a random rest here. But you stand right next to this guy, and then you look straight up. The infinity points. Right there. There are some clouds in the sky, probably look a lot more dramatic. Not today. I love that view too. The infinity point. Looks like the building is just going on forever. And now you know how to find it, JR. Now you know how to find it. So there's another memorial within the memorial, and that is that there was another terror attack here on February 26, 1993. So we're going to have our second moment of silence here for just a moment by the 1993 plaque. If you visit the Memorial Plaza, you may notice that there's white roses in certain names, and that means that it's the person's birthday. So today was Tara's birthday, and we remember her today, and everybody else who we lost here. Marquise, are you laughing hard at the Pope thing? Awesome. You see how this is the adults table? Like, we get happy, now we get a little calm, we get a little sad. We remember. History is to remember. But here in New York City, we never forget, but you know what? We don't stop, we keep it moving. Because to live our lives differently will let the horrible people win. The new World Trade Center Performing Arts Center, right here, just opened up recently, just a few weeks ago, featuring movable acoustic walls. You know, it's funny, in the renderings, they had people sitting down on the steps, and as predicted, they don't let people sit down on the steps. These amazing translucent marble panels here allow light to come through. Really cool structure here. Really, really cool structure. And then we look over in this direction here, and ooh, we got some people working on the Oculus. The Oculus, the World Trade Center transit hub. And we got some people working on it. Steps are not stepping, not sitting. Yes, indeed, Jim. Steps are for stepping and not sitting. Good to see you, Jim. Look at this. Look how small these people are. Look how small these guys are compared to the rest of the structure. Look at this. This is incredible. So they're working on the skylight here. The spine of the Oculus corresponds with the angle of the sun on September 11th. And what happens is only on September 11th, those panels that you see them on, those move, those could open to allow light to enter the Oculus unobstructed. And between 8:30 in the morning and 10:30 in the morning, only on September 11th, a shaft of light passes on the floor of the transit hub of the Oculus, creating the third memorial, as it's called, and it's called the Wedge of Light. And the Wedge of Light very much so works. But downstairs, indeed, the one train, the R train at Cortlandt Street, a passageway to the Fulton Street Transit Center, and also the PATH train to New Jersey, all down below. But if it's Calatrava, it does need maintenance. Oh, look at that, beautiful. It's just so cool seeing. You really do get an idea of how big this structure is when you see them working on it. Good to see you, Nellie. Welcome. Incredible bit of architecture. Kind of meant to represent the spreading wings of a dove. We never forget, but we live our lives, we move on. And what is moving on? Taking the subway and the train to and home from work. You know what, JR? I knew when they first proposed the Oculus, I was very excited for it, and it does not disappoint. I think it's a beautiful structure. Sometimes people give it a little bit of shit because it's a mall, but there was a mall here before, so I don't see the problem with recreating a mall where there used to be a mall. We have to live life. Gilly and Millie and their wildlife for wildlife right here. Gustavo, welcome. A wildlife for wildlife. This is almost going to be done soon. This is only going to be for another couple of more weeks. Love these whimsical sculptures here. And this is what living life is about. This is what living life is about. It's about art. It's about, this whole place doesn't have to be a memorial, and it's very much, the World Trade Center is very much a living memorial. I like this. So I guess you could talk to random strangers here. Are you happy to chat? I know you guys watching the stream are happy to chat. I guess if you sit within the red circle here, you have to talk to strangers, right? Is that it? Let's see. Happy to chat. This Happy to Chat initiative encourages individuals to interact with one another to build more community connections. Look at that. So yes. What are the pigeons talking about today? Oh, they're having French fries. Yeah. Those are good French fries, huh? Yeah, oh, all right. They're having a good day. Wow. Look at our elephant friend. He gets so much attention now. Everybody loves this picture. Everybody loves this picture here. You know what I like? I like that everyone holds the mug here. It has a patina from everyone touching it. Oh, I think that's so cool. Yeah, actual chatting, not online. Exactly. Actual chatting, actual interactivity. That's the magic of New York, is that, here you have all these people living their lives, kind of going about doing their own thing. We're not segregated by our automobiles. You're forced, a day in the life of a New Yorker is, you're forced to interact with strangers who you will probably never see ever again. So that's the magic of New York. It's, yes, sometimes you do got to smell the guy with some BO or deal with some loud high school kids, That's what New York is. Good to see you, Train Watch. Welcome. I'd say a lot of steam has been being vented off. There are so many steam vents that are open at the moment. I've seen so many around town today. And by the way, we use steam here in New York City to heat and cool our buildings, depending on the time of year, using the HVAC system. And in some of the older buildings, like the Chrysler Building and Empire State Building, are fully powered off of steam. Steam just happens to be just more efficient. And here's something that dates back to the 1860s. So, yes indeed, Scott, yes indeed. Yeah, the BO guy, what a classic, right? Yeah. As we walk north along Church, get a little glimpse of the Jenga building, 56 Leonard Street. We're going to make our way over there right now. Because now we're going to begin to make our way north towards Union Square. Yes, now we're heading north, Ian. We are heading north. We're going to go along Church for a little bit and then connect up with Broadway. And then take Broadway for a little bit up to Union Square. We do have a Rolling Stones pop-up that I hope will let us live stream. They should. Because it's kind of like a store. I put the fun in the financial district. I appreciate that, Ian. But yes, we are heading north. The back side of the Woolworth building right there. And he was saying in Spanish, it is the Woolworth. It is the Woolworth. As we go north. I'm going to have to watch that clip on replay. Yeah, steampunk all over, right? Yeah, Oleg. So, Sean, we've been to the Beastie Boy mural already. If we have time, we'll hit it up. You're sort of a Village, Chelsea, Central Park kind of guy? Yeah. Those are nice neighborhoods. No, Strawberry Fields, I prefer working downtown. Midtown Manhattan usually has like too much of a frantic kind of vibe, and because it's where so many, tourists stay, it gets a little ridiculous. So, downtown's always way better. Bluesy vlog, replay value indeed. Julie Ross, good to see you, Julie. Where's the Beastie Boys mural? It's on Rivington and Ludlow. Beastie Boys Square. Northwest, we are in a nice neighborhood. We're in the financial district, and once we cross over Chambers, we'll be in Tribeca. Okay. He is literally having a conversation with the street. That was intense. He was literally giving the street a pep talk. I'll listen to the Rasta. Always believe I ain't I Rasta. You always been to Midtown? You always been a Midtown girl, done with it? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, yep. Yummy, yummy, yummy in the tummy, tummy, tummy. Doesn't Jay-Z have an apartment in Tribeca? Yes, he does. Jay-Z, Beyonce, a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of really famous, popular people have residences in Chelsea. He's yelling at the rats underneath, yeah. The guy has rhymes, yeah. His Busta Rhymes is like second uncle, once removed or something like that, right? Anyway, Street Fighting Man, that's a good album. That's a good album. All right, Warren Streets. Still heading north. I think for the most part, we're going to be heading north. Ooh, the Jenga building shining a light upon us. The Jenga building shining a light on us. Yeah. Oh, Neville, okay, yeah. Yeah, they would look different, yeah. One's a financial center, one's a kind of a neighborhood, yeah. You know, Toronto, New York. Have a great what a great afternoon. You're more than welcome, Scott. What are we at here? Are we at where I begin my day? Yes. Chambers Street, everybody. We're about to cross Chambers Street, and once we cross Chambers, we are officially in Tribeca. Little Italy Pizza. It's like a little chain that is around New York City. And they make their pizza out of like the breadcrumbs, is it? So it has a very unique crust. It's not the best pizza in the world. It's not the worst pizza in the world. It's just a very average slice. But if you're hungry, yummy, yummy, yummy in your tummy, tummy, tummy. You're more than welcome, Zalico. Doing my best with my crackly voice. Look at that. Look at the sun coming right off 56 Leonard Street right there. Today's just one of those magical New York City days where the weather is just right. I mean, if you ride a bike, this is like perfect weather to ride a bike in. Feels really good to ride a bike in these kind of conditions. Michelle, beautiful indeed. What's the best pizza parlor in New York, Neville? Well, I'm kind of biased, but I really love DeFara Pizza. DeFara is one of my favorites. Also, Giuliana's in Brooklyn Heights. Those are some of my favorite classic New York City slice pizza parlors. Whoa! Okay. I guess the war is beginning, everybody. 4. You just saw a glimpse of 4 F-16s flying north along the Hudson. I guess the war has begun, everybody. If I could live stream the end of the world, you know I would be able to do that. Don't they know it's the end of the world? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. You got no alerts for that. I know, Jim. I didn't get any alerts for that either. Let's stand by for the flash. Well, I'm right here. I mean, if the bomb's going to drop, I'm right by the AT&T Long Lines building. Supposedly, this skyscraper with no windows has enough provisions to sustain 1,200 people for 2 months. Or 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So if anything happens, I'm running in across the street. She's going to the PR. No, see, well, they wouldn't be on radar. They wouldn't be on flight radar. They wouldn't be on flight radar, so. Good to see you, Jazz Dog. Yeah, Marty, the jets are loud because they were fairly low. They were probably flying at around 2,500 feet. And in general, those F-16s are very loud. But as you saw, I got a little quiet. I got a little quiet because I wanted to see and hear where the hell those things were going. Yeah, maybe, Neville, maybe. But you got to experience. Yeah, it's a shared experience, people. You never know what we're going to see when we do these live streams. At least Anish Kapoor is Untitled. Doesn't have any scaffolding on it. Good to see you, Mark Freeman. Welcome. Jazz Lady, good to see you. We just had some F-16s fly over our head. It's the New York Bean, everybody. Ah, okay, Sean. Good to see you, Miss Viking. Yes, indeed. It's a lovely day for a stroll. Let's get the money shot here. It's nice to see the bean here without scaffolding around it, but they're still working on it. Yeah, they're buffering it. Anish Kapoor would be proud. Yes, indeed, Ian. Yeah, indeed. Good to see you, JK. Welcome. Yes, I am ready for Halloween, George. Ote asks, Ote, check out my replays. You'll find out. They're gonna, I guess, forever be working on that piece of art. Neville you should have gotten out. Yeah. I'll see you later there, Ian. Have a great afternoon. No, Strawberry. No, they got to leave it a torch. It's the torch of the enlightenment of democracy. Privyet, Privyet. Cannot read your name. I can't read Cyrillic, but Privyet. To all my Russian and Ukrainian viewers. Yeah, we need the torch. Let's head up Broadway a little bit. Still have some time here. Ah, Leela, you missed seeing that? Yeah. It's a pretty cool sight to see. But usually, Notify NYC lets me know about flyovers, unless I didn't read the email. If stuff really goes down bad in New York, I am on like a text alert for like the really bad things. Whenever really bad things happen in New York, I get a text. Yeah, they are flying over the Hudson. Yeah, they were definitely flying over the Hudson, Sean. But you know, it was the reverberation of the sound on the buildings that made it sound just so incredibly loud. And I'm happy we got a little glimpse of it. Yeah, not a Notify NYC, right, Jim? Yeah, I know I'm not crazy. Because I like to catch those flyovers whenever I can. Yeah, beautiful buildings down here, Neville. I'm doing Central Park tomorrow. I'm going to try to, Arjan. I'm going to try to. The leaves are beginning to change color, so I want to do Central Park. I want to do Prospect Park. I want to do the New York Botanical Gardens up in the Bronx. There's a bunch of stuff I want to hit up. Ooh, 368 Broadway. Casey Neistat's office. is right there. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, Sean. Sean got the Notify NYC message. There it is. So we got it. For all you Casey Neistat fans, here's his office. And the lights are on. Is he vlogging up there? I think he's vlogging up there. He's vlogging. Ah, yeah, he's vlogging there. He's just a vlogger. You know how they are. They just go vlogging there. All right, let's see how the illegal handbag selling is going. The police have recently made a couple of sweeps on the handbag trade here on Canal and Broadway. Yeah, maybe, Robert, maybe. And we are approaching Canal. Let's see what it's like over here. Yeah. Walking north along Broadway. Oh yeah, a lot of handbag sellers on that side of the street. But are they on this side of the street? This is where they usually set up. They're like literally all around the corner. They make it very tough to sometimes walk these streets because they do not want to be videoed, even though they're in the public realm. We got a few over here. Now you may see me walk out into the street just to kind of avoid these guys, because again, they do get a little aggressive when you walk by with a phone on a gimbal. A lot of them across the street, all bagged up, it looks like. Yeah. Pardon the pun. But they're all packed up they're all in transit. They're not set up at all. A lot of them are correct. There's a lot of them, and they're all just kind of hanging out on the periphery here. And then there's some kind of sneaker thing going on. There's a line at a sneaker consignment store across the street. Seems to be some kind of small argument going on over there. Bob Doyle, good to see you. Welcome. Weird energy on this corner here, so let's just keep moving. Not necessarily digging it at the moment as we cross Canal Streets. Yeah, I think the word is out because they're not set up, but they are like packed up in a way, so very interesting. I guess they're waiting for like the first person to set up, and then if one person sets up, they all start setting up. Street Magic's checking on in from Armenia. Welcome. Kind of a chill afternoon, regardless. Oh, they're selling watches over there across the street. It looks like. Yeah, they got a little bag store set up across the street over there. William out there in Los Angeles, welcome. is very interesting how they're determining where to set up. And I am being eyeballed at the moment. Yeah. Okay. So one of the, I guess, illegal handbag seller lookout people was eyeballing me hard. It's all good. Really cool bit of history coming on up on the next block. Good to see you, Keith. Welcome. Good to see you, William, out there in Brooklyn. Welcome. Yeah, Michelle was being eyeballed. As a native New Yorker, you kind of know these things when it's happening. But you're in Bryant Park now, William? Awesome. Beautiful day to be in Bryant Park. Just a beautiful day to be in New York, period. Here's my express bus. Right here, the X28. That's how I get to work in the morning. Now, something very important to my childhood is straight up the way here. Making progress on the holiday market. Nice. Yeah, that goes up quick. Holiday market goes up quick. It's probably going to be opened up for business by the, if not the end of October, maybe like the second or third week, or probably the second week, or the end of the first week of November. That should be up and running. Good to see Johnny out there in Denmark. Good to see you, Rob, out there in the Netherlands. Had a lot of people from the Netherlands on my tour this morning. I love my guests from the Netherlands because they all know how to ride bikes. Oh, here's the Pepsi Diner. You need tickets to get into this thing. Here's the Pepsi Diner. Right here. Oh, it's scheduled to open on Friday. There you go. So the Bryant Park at Winter Market's opening up on Friday. But right here, right across the street from this pop-up, this Pepsi pop-up here, which me and the Duchess tried to get tickets for, but the tickets sold out really fast. Right across the street, we have this very unassuming building, which will soon have its own pop-up exhibit next month, called Imagine Rico, where you learn about insects. But in this building, 480 Broadway, something very special was filmed here. Let me show you. The first and the second half, so 1.5 seasons of Pee-wee's Playhouse were filmed right here at 480 Broadway. 480 Broadway, they actually, filmed about the first season and a half right here. It was called The Sweatshop because they filmed all these episodes, built all the props and everything in this building here. And evidently the building didn't have really good ventilation, so it used to get really hot inside of there. But the first season and season and a half of Pee-wee's Playhouse was filmed right here. And all these pictures you see were taken from right here. And then eventually they tear down the set and they move it out to Los Angeles. But right here, this is where Pee-wee's Playhouse, the first season and a half. Right here. Kind of cool. And then right across the street, we have this Pepsi 125 diner pop-up where evidently there's lots of stuff that tastes and has references to Pepsi. Me and the Duchess tried to get tickets for this, but the tickets sold out in like 2 seconds. So they have a Pepsi-infused ketchup inside of there. Isn't that cool? Let's continue north along Broadway again. But isn't that little bit of history cool? Gotta love it. Broome Street. There it is. Thank you so much, CB Earth. Broome Street. Imagine a 6-lane highway above our heads right here. That would have been the Lower Manhattan Expressway. Luckily, it never got built. But there is the first episode of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Thank you so much there, CB Earth. Yeah, everything's like blue and stuff. It's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool, JR. Yeah, me and the Duchess tried to get tickets, but the tickets sold out like really fast. Still continuing north along Broadway. I think we might like turn off here and go up some more chill and quiet streets here. Actually, there's an art gallery that I have been meaning to show you guys. Let's see if we could live stream inside this art gallery. We'll hang the right-hand turn here on Spring Street. The little dog had a little helmet. I love it. Good to see you, E-Bike Mike. Welcome. Now, if this art gallery allows me to live stream in there, and if they're open, guys, you get to see something really crazy. Uh-oh. Do we have a model? Do we have a model? Let's cross over. It's over here. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. Just got this thrown at me. I like that. Good to see you, Louise. Welcome. Just got a piece of plastic thrown at me. Gotta love it. Let me make sure I have nothing. I don't think I do, but let me just make sure here. It was full of paint. Oh yeah, let me wipe down my bag here, guys. Let me put the phone down here somewhere. It would happen right here. You know what? It would happen in this neighborhood right here. It would happen here. Oh, here we go. I can put my bag on this. It's got a little bit of paint on me, guys. It's okay. Oh, that's like fucking candy or something like that. What the fuck? Yeah, I just got a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Stylish Bunny, good to see you. Whoa. All right. There we go. All right. So let's. Somebody just smacked the gimbal down while I was cleaning the paint off myself. So I quickly disappeared into the crowd and got out of there. So sorry I wasn't able to answer your comments, guys. But let me make sure everything works here. Yep. All right. All right. We are all good now. Yeah, somebody smacked the phone out off the perch I had, and then was about to do something to me, but I, in true New Yorker fashion, calmly grabbed my stuff and started moving. Nothing's hurt. Nothing's hurt or anything like that. But it is one of the things that happens when you're outside. But good to see everybody. If I missed a comment, sorry about that. No, they didn't throw paint on me. A guy threw a piece of plastic that had paint on it, and it hit my back. So I was cleaning the paint off my back. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Goes with the it comes with the territory. Goes with the territory here. All right, where am I going here? Am I on Crosby? It's okay, guys. It's okay. You guys at home really can't do much of anything, so it's okay. All right. It was an electrical switch plate, yes. Yeah. All right. Let's see, are we on Crosby? Yes, we are. Okay. Well, the funny thing, no, the person was just walking, and they just saw the gimbal perched on something, and they smacked it, and then they were waiting for me to say something, but I didn't say anything. So I think I threw them off by just kind of not reacting. That's why you didn't hear me say anything. I just kind of grabbed the gimbal and gone. All right, I think I passed what I want to show you guys, because I think it's down here. Right, let's go down here. All right, it's not on this block. It's on the previous block. Did that person even apologize? No. No, they wanted to start a fight with me, Miss Viking. That's what I just said. They smacked the gimbal down, and then they... Hold on one second. Anyway. So, yeah, no, he tried to... He gestured at me that he wanted to do something, so I just calmly grabbed my stuff and walked away while he kind of looked at me with a blank stare. So he wanted to fight me. So there wasn't an apology. There was more like a, I'm going to try to kick your ass. So George Rucker has been repeating himself in the chat like that for a very long time. And because of that, that's why he was just blocked. So we're going to kind of go over where this guy was. Let's see if this guy's still here. Probably just jealous. Yeah, maybe. Luckily, the iPhone 11 is like super strong, so it is in a case also. So if this thing does get whacked or falls on the ground or anything like that, it's perfectly fine. I think we're going to this block right here. Yeah, I want to go to this block right down here. Yeah, it's this guy right over here. This is where we want to go. Let's see here. Yeah. I think this gallery is right down here. Let's see if I can live stream in here. If I could live stream in this next location, this is going to be pretty cool. No, nothing was damaged. No. No. Maybe the little splitter I use for the microphone might be damaged. I might have to replace that, but those things break really easily anyway. But it's still working. So everything is fine, guys. All right, let's see. Are they even open? It may not be open. Oh, they're only open from Wednesdays. Guys, I want to show you this gallery so bad. This is like such a cool little bit of art here that is all for sale. This is very much like a store. John, did you see this gallery? How crazy is this? This is just so cool, and I will gladly buy this in a heartbeat, right? If anyone wants to super chat me that right there, fuck them if they can't take a joke. Amen. I love this. One day we'll try to get in there. Oh, anyway. Got to come back here on a Wednesday. Gotta come back here on a Wednesday. No, William, 360 cameras don't really work like that. And plus the frame rates on those for live streams is terrible. Okay, I think our friend who hit the gimbal, he's in the corner right now yelling, I think. So let's see here. Yeah, you can't. No, you could stream with a 360, but the resolution is terrible. Good to see you, JC Droid. I really hope you're feeling better. Sandra Davis, good to see you. Everyone give positive energy to JC Droid. He's been going through a bit of a health issues last few weeks and months, so send JC Droid all the positivity you can. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, he's like down the block. Yeah, that's very true there, John Lore. Oh, no, is he over here now? He's over here. So that means we're going to try to walk really fast in this direction here. All right, let's head north. Yeah, I know. Somebody was yelling. The guy who hit the gimbal, he's like around the corner. He wants to be like the crazy person on the block. So it is what it is. Good to see you there, Darlene. Welcome. Yeah, there's no clouds in the sky to yell at today, yeah. Yes, that's right. Julie Andrews, Sound of Music. And of course, Mary Poppins. I would love to get that painting. Took a bunch of pictures in there with the Duchess recently. So hopefully we'll check out that art gallery in the future. It's evidently going to be there for quite some time. So we got time to check it out. Madam Mojo. Good to see you, Madam Mojo. Took your granddaughter there. She loved it. Oh, yeah. Very adult, right, John? Very adult. Let's continue on up to Union Square. It is a pretty sky today, yeah. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Tracy. Hope you're doing great. Hope everyone's doing great on this Monday. Up back across Prince. That's a beautiful thing, John. That's a beautiful thing there, JC. Continued speedy recovery, my friend. As we make our way towards Union Square, if you're just tuning in, we're going to finish hopefully at a Rolling Stones pop-up store. They have a Rolling Stones pop-up store up in Union Square, and that's what we're going to hope to see in a little bit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I have such a supportive audience for the people who are engaged, paying attention to the broadcast. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. Houston Street. It may be spelled the same way as Houston, but it's Houston Street. All right. Just have me on its background noise. Appreciate that. Yes, Houston Street is named after the Dutch family that owned the property in this area. Their name anglicized sounded like the word Houston, or sounds like the word Houston. I have a calming voice, Sandra. That's part of the radio job I do here. You know, doing these live streams, it's like 2/3 video, 1/3 radio. So to give you guys a fun broadcast that you could easily watch on a replay, having the voice is part of that, and the delivery I do also is part of that. This building right here was featured in the movie The Cruise, which features New York City tour guide Timothy Speedlovich. That's Louis Sullivan's only building he ever designs here in New York City. And Timothy Speedlovich has a very unique way of describing what that building represents. So check out that movie. It's called The Cruise from 1989. Look at how ornate the terracotta is on this building. Just such a beautiful building. Good to see you, Myrna. Welcome. I don't know if I should go Broadway or if I should go up Lafayette. Let's do Lafayette. We're kind of closer to Lafayette. Yeah. Beautiful cornice and trim and terracotta. Oh, this is one of them cool stores. Ooh, the Levin Bakery. Really good cookies at the Levin Bakery. These buildings are works of art, yeah. Sunshine after the rain. Good to see you. Welcome. Wandering the streets towards Union Square. Oh, got caught up again. Look at that. See the power cord still connected. All right, got caught up on a plant. I'm gonna have to retire this power cord after today's live stream. It is just getting caught on everything today. It's voicing the unvoiced. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's arts. It's a foofy neighborhood. Right around the corner here is where Candace Neistat, Casey Neistat's wife, works, and her company, Billy. Happy birthday to Candace Neistat, who shares a birthday with the Duchess. Emma Turvey, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, it's a very rough day for the power cord, Tracy. I might have to retire it. I got one more in the hopper at home. That's why I don't like to have power cords. Yeah, you get snagged on stuff. But then again, I like to do, what are we at here? 2.5 hours, and we got plenty of batteries, so. And plus, everything is designed in a way so that if anybody pulls on anything, I have like slack and nothing actually pulls the phone. And then whatever's in the bag, it will get disconnected. So like the battery will get disconnected if anything. So it is designed in a way to kind of break away. And this is again after many years of live streaming, figuring out how to be trying to be as, you know, kind of set up for any kind of possibility. Like these little guys right here, I always snag the power cable on those, on the scaffolding there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, indeed. That was a cat, Scott. that's why I kind of panned the camera on her. Yeah, that was she was carrying a cat, and the cat looked very comfortable. That was a happy little cat right there. You never know what you're gonna see in New York, right? We're coming up to the Wegmans. The all new Wegmans coming up in the old Kmart spot in the old Wanamaker building. It is sad, Strawberry, but it happens. It's fine. You saw how I reacted to that. I didn't make a single peep. I just calmly grabbed my phone, grabbed my stuff, and got out of there. Now, what you didn't see was the crazy face I made towards him. I did kind of make a funny face. Kind of like an angry, don't touch me kind of face. And then just walked away. So, yeah, no reaction's the best. They can't handle that. They usually can't handle that. But, and he did come up from, relative to where the camera was pointed, he came up from behind. And I was on like a little barricade, like a little plastic barricade, like these guys. So, luckily it didn't fall into the street where the cars were driving. So within one block though, got a electrical switch, plastic electrical switch panel covered in paint, thrown at my back, and then around the corner somebody slaps the gimbal off of what I had it perched on. So it is what it is. Everything's fine.
I'm gonna try my best to get them jeans done.
Well, I guess Blue Man Group is here now. Oh wow, I didn't even know there was a theater here. Oh, they moved. Oh, it's nice to see the Blue Man Group still in New York. I thought they gave it up. I thought they moved to Universal Studios, Florida to retire. Oh my goodness, the Mighty Bull is in the room. Welcome. Dutch Moss is right now walking north along Lafayette Street. And Dutch Moss will be on his way soon, boom, 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 to Union Square Park. I also grabbed 300 plus OLED. Yeah, it's okay. Got the Wegmans here in the old Wanamaker building, which at the time was one of the largest department stores in the world. Let's go over to Astor Place. Let's try to spin the Astor Place cube. Let's try to do that on a live stream. There seems to be nobody around it at the moment. Dutch Boss will now refer to himself in the third person because Dutch Boss is trying to be funny in a Dutch Boss kind of style. Here it is, the Alamo. The artwork called the Alamo. Let's see. Let's see if we can make it spin. Boy, there it goes. We got it. We're pushing it. We're pushing it. Yeah, this thing is not as easy as it used to be. Holy shit. Oh. The Alamo. The Alamo. Get down. Get out. Stay with me if you want to live. Anyway, that's a fucking workout. Okay. The Alamo, people. Oh, was Ange trying to push it earlier? That thing is not as easy as it used to be. That thing used to spin around back in the day. Not so much anymore. Dutch Moss is doing his best impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger to make you laugh at home on the internet. At least that's what Dutch Moss is doing right now. Anyway, here's the all-new Wegmans. The all-new Wegmans here at Astor Place. So where Kmart used to be. Good to see you, Ange. Hey, everybody follow yo, Ange. A great live streamer from the Upper West Side. Ange, I heard you tried to spin the Alamo. That Alamo's hard to spin, Ange. Yo, you were just here for lunch. Awesome. Yeah, Wanamaker's gym right here. The old Wanamaker department store. The southern end of the beginning of the Ladies' Mile. Back in the day. But Ange, you had lunch down here? Nice. That Alamo used to be so much easier to spin. Not so much anymore. All right. Wow, we're almost already to Union Square already. So probably we're working on 11,000, Oleg. Probably did about 11,000 steps today. It's something like 6,000 steps an hour we roughly do, give or take. So I'm thinking about right now we're at around 11,000 because we have been on now for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think he thought he was going to turn into here, and now he's realizing that he can't make the right-hand turn. That's kind of funny. He's honking like he's going to make a right-hand turn, but he can't. It's a one-way street. Yeah, got to get those steps in, Ange. Doing my bike tours in the morning is not enough. But Ange, did you check out this Rolling Stone pop-up? It's a Rolling Stones pop-up supposedly right here in Union Square, so let's check that out. Let's see, 3:41 in the afternoon. Good to see you, Steve Cruz. You made it back just in time. We're going to make it to Union Square now. Making our way to Union Square and going to check out a Rolling Stones pop-up, which will hopefully they'll let me live stream. I'm pretty sure they will let me live stream inside of there. Probably going to be some Rolling Stone music. We'll get the copyright on. It'll be perfectly fine. Some slow walkers here. Anders from Denmark. Good to see you, Anders. You excited to see this pop up there, Leela? Hells yeah. Me too. Yeah, no Stylish Buddy. It was actually open the other day. Me and the Duchess were up in, actually it was the day we saw that drone show, Friday. Was that Friday already or Saturday? That was Saturday. Saturday when we saw that drone show, when me and the Duchess got to Rockefeller Center, we saw the ice skating rink already open. So it is already up and running and operational. And it was crowded already too. Happy I was able to live streamed the drone show. A lot of people online complained about it, saying that it wasn't as good as they thought it was going to be, and it was cool. I've seen better drone shows though. We have seen better drone shows. We saw that Candy Crush drone show last year. That was really cool. But yeah, when we got to Rockefeller, we saw the ice skating rink open. Yeah, people always complain. One of my new favorite pieces of arts is coming up. If you haven't seen this, get ready, because this is a really cool piece of art. Thank you so much, Neil, with the link. There's a link to the drone show. The Candy Crush drone show, November 3rd, 2022. That was a lot of fun. And this piece of art is a lot of fun right here. From this side here, it looks like just a regular sewer cap, a manhole cover, right? As this ambulance tries to make the left here, or make the U-turn. So, okay, right, you see that we have that, and then we spin around, and look at this. I think this is the coolest thing. This is called New York City Legend. How cool is that? We had a little bit of a buffer in the signal there, but I think we should be back now. Had a little bit of a buffer in the signal, but I think we are back to normal. Yes, we are. We are back to Liz. Isn't this cool? That's right, JR. That's right. Well, it's a legend, Mark. It's a legend that an alligator was found here in the New York City sewer. For more information, scan the QR code right there. I just love how it looks like this on one side, and then as we come around, you can't even tell that it's on the other side here. It's just so cool. Something up with the network around here, it looks like. Looks like we're holding, but the network definitely is bouncing around here a bit. I don't know what's up with the network around here. It is a cool piece of art. Yes, indeed. Okay, VPN is engaged. So far so good. Just some up with the network here, guys. If it's buffering a little bit, sorry about that, guys. It's a pretty cool piece of art, CB Earth Day. Yes, indeed. Yeah, something up with the network around here. Don't know what. Yeah, something is up with the network. Okay, please bear with the signal. For some reason, we have officially lost our main signal. Hopefully it gets better as we come around Union Square here. Must be a lot of people in the park. There are just a lot of people on the network around here. I really hope this signal is still good for the pop-up. The pop-up is right here. Good to see you folks from around New York. Sorry about the connection. We're having a bit of a connection issue at the moment. There we go. We back to minimums? We are back to minimums. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final act of our live stream is now upon us. There is a Rolling Stones pop-up right here in Union Square, and we're going to check that out. Hopefully they'll let us live stream in there. And Christine Collins with a $5 super chat. Christine, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Christine Collins. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. Okay, the signal's getting weird again. I think it's the market, because all these people are using Lucky Bull horns of the House of Mighty Bull Chilling Bull. Okay. All right, it looks like we could just walk right in. Let's check it out. Here it is, Rolling Stones pop-up. Ooh, hey, good to see you, man. Ooh, look at this. Wow. They have all this merchandise here. Wow. Well, I'm happy the signal gets good right here, but this looks just so cool. Ooh, we could win this? Ooh, Ron Wood signed that. Wow. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of cool. We could win that. Wow. Well, this was cool. Got some nice photos here you could take too. Really iconic. Wow. That was neat. Have a good one. Wow, guys. That was kind of cool. I don't know how much you guys got to actually see of that because of the connection. But Sandra Davis with a $20 super chat. Sandra, we do love JC Droid indeed. Thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. And thanks for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. Wow. No, boss, actually a lot of the merch is quite reasonably priced at $20 and $30. So, but Sandra Davis, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream with a very generous $20 super chat. And yes, we do love JC Droid. If you're feeling pain and sickness in your life, speedy recovery to you and all your loved ones and your family and your friends and all that good stuff. Look at this, got plenty of seats to sit down right here. So I think this is where I'm going to sit down and wait for the Duchess. Well, that inspired you today to listen to some Rolling Stones. Nice. Yes, go out there and listen to some Rolling Stones. Oh my goodness, what a crazy live stream. People smacking cameras down, people throwing paint and plastic at me. But we made it. Listen, are you new to this nonsense? Make sure you subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Moz. And make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. I should be on around the same time tomorrow, around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Eastern time, depending on when I finish my lunch, and we'll go on another adventure. I think tomorrow we're going to do Central Park because the leaves are beginning to change color. But success, does it matter? It kind of, maybe not, who knows. But hey, from Broadway at 17th Street, Union Square, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic Union Square day, whether you think you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those sweet moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.